Hi, I'm Steve Billingham, owner and director of Steve Billingham Consulting Limited. And today I want to talk to you about the 5 key factors that will help you to convert your clients into raving fans. Now I think few advisors would argue that loyal, engaged clients who really value what you do is the holy grail. They'll certainly give you more, if not all, of their assets to manage. They'll provide you with more high quality, ideal client referrals. They'll certainly be a pleasure to work with, and they're also less likely to challenge the level of fees that you charge. But knowing that and achieving it are 2 completely different things. So what are the 5 key factors that will help you turn clients into raving fans? Well, factor number 1 is competence, the competence factor, and that's about having the knowledge and the skills and the capability to consistently meet and deliver against client needs and expectations. And it's about working diligently to maintain that knowledge, those skills and that capability. It's about knowing the client's circumstances or business really well. But competence also goes beyond expertise and experience and frankly qualifications. It's about being well organised, about being well prepared, about being well informed and being punctual for client meetings. There's nothing more off-putting to a client than an advisor who turns up late, looking frazzled, ill-prepared for a meeting, looking frankly as though they've bounced from one meeting straight into the next. Factor number 2 is the responsiveness factor. And responsiveness is about being responsive to and even occasionally anticipating client needs, about being willing to go the extra mile, about being willing to be accessible within reason. But for me, the most important element is about being reliable, about doing what you say you will do 100% of the time. Factor number 3 is communication, the communication factor. And that's about keeping clients informed and up to date with relevant information and education. In fact, the Capgemini Merrill Lynch World Wealth Report suggested that clients are now actively seeking improved and more frequent and better quality reporting and communications, and that includes during market downturns and during market crises. So what's clear is high net worth clients want their advisor to get in touch and to stay in touch. But it's also about proactively seeking feedback, about wanting to know about complaints so that you can make changes and that you can, and seeing service failures as an opportunity to review and improve the way that you work. And communication will also include keeping clients informed about important changes to your internal structures and to your personnel. Factor number 4 is the approachability factor. An outstanding client experience is all about the client feeling able to contact their advisor without feeling like they're a burden or being seen as a burden. It's also about knowing that your advisor will speak up to protect you from yourself, to prevent you making poor financial decisions. And when clients start to approach you for your view on a specific issue or a specific decision, then you know you're well on your way to creating genuine loyalty and genuine client engagement. And real engagement is about connecting with the client on an emotional, not just a transactional or intellectual level. And to do that requires warmth, it requires active listening, it requires patience. They're the key skills that are going to help you to really connect with clients. And the final factor, factor 5, is the likability factor. Now you might argue that you're not in business to make friends, but frankly it's human nature to want to work with and be around and in the company of people that we like. Just think about your own diary. You will have names that you see in your diary from time to time that fill you with dread. Frankly, you're sitting there thinking, do I really have to? Now, have you ever considered that your clients might be feeling the same way when they get your call? Now, I had the pleasure to do some work with a consultant in the US, a guy called Steve Moore, and it was a seminar, and he'd been working with lots of advisors for most of the day, and they were talking about frequency of reviews and frequency of client contact. And one of the advisors said, Steve, I'm sorry, but my clients don't want to see me more than once a year. Steve's response was, having spent some time with you today, I can understand why they might feel like that. Controversial maybe, but worth reflecting on. So my question for you today is, how do you measure up in these 5 key areas? Thanks for listening, and I'll see you again next time.